Hello. This is Lansdowne Road, the voice of the fans. David Dunn here, joined by Conor McLeod, who's checking out the very look for. And we are live here from Lansdowne Road, very loud and empty at the moment. Lansdowne Road. We're here to talk about the Republic of Ireland against Senegal, and this is the pre-game. Now, the squad the starting lineup has been announced, so we're going to get to that. We're going to have a look at how we think also that team lines up. Conor's put together a little graphic. So here we go. This is how we think we're going to line up. In goal, we've got Queefeen Gallagher, right back Doherty, Collins, O'Shea at the back, Robbie Brady left back, Jason Knight and Jack Taylor in the centre of the park, and perhaps a pivot. On the right, we reckon it's Casey McIntyre, Will Smallone in the number 10 role, Ryan Manning at the left mid, and Adamida on his own up front. So that's the starting line. Tell us what you think. Are you happy with it? Do you want to see more? No, that's what we're all about. We are Irish Football's most interactive podcast. Before we get your comments, see the comments coming in, so you're very welcome here. But before we have a little chat about that, I'm just going to mention, of course, if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the pod. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Head over to our Facebook, Instagram, of course, our Twitter account. And if you want an opinion, head over to it talks. It's here. Rep Tracker. And of course, give Rep Tracker a follow over on Twitter. Come on, get closer. Scooch over.
I don't want COVID lessons and all that.
Anyway, the only thing you're going to catch up on is a broken ankle, so that's another story for another day. But you are very welcome here to Lansdowne ROAR. You've got the Water Boys, Holland Moon Pipe. Hopefully you don't get copyright over that. But you're very welcome. Are you here in the stadium watching us? We know we got Jason over there.
Is he over there?
He is over there. He's by the...
Is he definitely there?
He is definitely there. He's watching us over there now. Look. Jason, if you're watching, give us a wave. Yeah, he is watching. Hold on. Over there. Right over there. No, he gave you a little shave. So, here you go. Get your comments coming in, guys. We're going to be around the next 20 minutes or so. Conor, let's have a look at this. Are you happy with the starting level?
I'm happy to get through Gallagher, Forrest Taylor, and then I see Ryan Manning get back away again.
And that just warms your heart.
Oh, it's done bad. But I do kind of understand it, because there's no wingers in the squad. The only other winger really is Festi. And the reality is, if you start Festi back here, we probably can't play 90 minutes back here. Festi can't play 90 minutes probably as a goal. So then you have to bring Manning on anyway, especially if you're chasing a game. The luck is terrible luck if you were bringing Ryan Manning on and chasing a game. But as we see in Martin's the tonight, we expected Ryan Manning to be playing on the way. Kind of disappointed that he is. Most fights haven't really gone for the two up top with Howard Anita or Ferguson Anita or Ferguson Howard. But it's not all that surprising that small group will start. It's good to see Scrabble back there. It could be like a 4-4-3 like against Finland, where he played his eyes just kind of, and you can see how the 4-2-3-1, but his eyes was just behind Ferguson, and like, so it's a bit like that. But it'd be interesting to see how he line up, or what way it is for extreme, like a small pool going to drop very deep, or is he going to stay up with Anita?
Yeah, that surprised me. I actually thought he might do this as well. Full midfield, Senegal very attacking side, going to play for a 3-3. We'll fancy the chance to do it. We'll have a little bit of head-to-head on that in a second. So yeah, I hope he's going to put in the field a little bit, because he just want to cut through it. That's about right. Are you guys happy out there? Are you happy with this lineup? What do you think of Ryan Manning on the left? It's already on the right. You know, I think it's a weird remix where it's
At the Senegal team.
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah, go to the SofaScore website, you might be easy to see the results. See what the SofaScore website, it might be easier if you want to read out.
We've got the Senegal team in here. With a sneaky touch, a little bit
Come on.
I'm not on my laptop. My laptop broke
What happened
last
to your
night.
laptop?
It broke.
It broke up. You're searching in histories. You're
Crap.
as useless.
This is a crap top.
Where's yours?
It's sitting home swords. Oh, by the way, the swords, big shout out to Jay.
I guarantee when you go home, you're going to use this one.
Yeah. That's kind of lame on day as you can go.
So what's your thoughts on the team?
I mean, I expect him to go a strong team anyway. You know, Luxembourg, I expect him to go full experimental. Luxembourg, but yeah, no, landing on the left, but yet again, as you said, Festi, I would have played Festi, but fit Festi on the left. But Festi's only starting to play regularly again. You know, I don't think he's managed 90 minutes, but he's playing 70 odd minutes. I was going to say, what is that playing for? So we go, we've got Diouf from the left back, we have Jacobs, they have Diallo, Sek in the centre of the park, at the back, we've got Mendy at right back. Diazza on the left, they are playing a 4-3-3. Diazza on the left, Kamara centre,
Hours on the side.
and then they've got the Ara on the right. And then in front, as I said, 4-3-3, they have Ndea, Dia in the middle, Sima on the right. Strong team.
No Jackson, no Gay, no Trilabani, no Malison, no Mendy. So they go quite experimental themselves. Well, I would say experimental, but they're not starting their full choice 11. Obviously, they're using that for England as their full strength, which kind of makes sense. But it'll still be a good test, like no matter what. Maybe we might be able to hit the win here if they don't take us all that season. They're fully focused on Wembley. But I'm sure they're not. Like, as much as we complain about the Tigers, I think it's still 11 players that all play at a higher level, at a high level. A lot of them are playing in the Premier League. So like if you go through that lineup, how many players are in our 11? Just really. I know McAteer's been relegated, and so is Smallbone, but they played in the Premier League this past season.
But lads have played in the Premier League this past season. The only ones that really didn't was Robbie Brady, isn't it? The rest of the starting 11 all played in the Premier League, so it's still it's a high quality 11.
Yeah. Apologies for the sound quality there, folks. We've just fixed it. You never bloody.
I don't have the headphones.
Well, it doesn't.
Where's Brendy?
It doesn't come across. And
Brendy. He's no
Sorry,
laptop
folks.
with him, and he doesn't even turn on the mics. Brendy, have a word with this guy.
It doesn't. Sorry, folks. I'm using his laptop, so we're back now. Proper sound, I do hope. We are.
Dave.
Yeah. So there you go. It's just been one of those days, really, hasn't it? So we are back anyway. Right, let's have a little look at the head-to-head here. Apologies again there, folks. Do keep your comments coming in. Let's have a look. So, some match facts. The game is live on RT2 if you're watching, and of course, kickoff is in 7:45. The officials come from Sweden. Adam Lederback, 32-year-old from Sweden there, and the VAR also from Sweden too. Rankings: Republic of Ireland 60th in the world, Senegal 19th. In the last 5, we've won 3, drawn none, lost 2. They've won 3, drawn 2, so in a bit of form themselves. So, sorry again, folks, for the poor sound quality, but we are back and we will fix that. And I'll give Conor a good slap when we go. What?
My fault, is it?
And also, don't forget, you've got the match day program here. And if you want to go and read €7, and let's be honest, you got to pay top dollar for the top riders and Conor. And if you go to page 19, you'll see there my own article there, This Week in Irish Football, talking about on this day in 2000, when we drew 1-1 with the US Cup. We should have 2 stars and a short, by the way, Conor. The Icelandic Triangle Tournament, and of course the Nations Cup that was here in 2011. But where is our 3rd star? And I write about that in there. And then that's 19. That's a pretty good innings in a program. Then you go way back, all the way back through the program, through the dirt sheets. Where are you, Conor? Oh, he's at page 45.
And you will go all the way back to page 46.
And how many pages do you have on it? 1, 2. You have 1 page. Because you're
But
bored.
it's like, you know. Page 19, folks. That's where the quality is. So, what's your prediction for tonight? You still stick with your 1-1 seeing that team?
No. 2-1 Ireland. We're going to win. Now, looking at that Senegal team, as I've said, Andy Moore, last-ditch slide tackle that won us the game. I want to see Andy Moore come on now in that Smallbone role. I guess he'll probably eventually go up to 2 up front before the end of the game, but I'd love to see Andy Moore come on in that number 10 role behind whoever it is, or even if he comes on at the same time as Ferguson. And 2 of them, obviously, they played together a lot at Brighton, so it'd be good to see them. No, I don't want to see him come on the wing, but like our bench is still strong. Like I think a lot of people want to see John Patrick make his debut tonight, but I don't know how likely that is. The way he spoke about him yesterday is kind of like that he's not ready. Will Phillips come on? I don't know. Obviously, Keely's not going to come on.
Yeah,
so it'll be interesting.
Funny enough, we've actually got a Mets fan in front of us here, and it's nice young lad. And obviously, Ram played Mets, and he got relegated. Ram, and he just turned around and said that John Patrick did not play well in that game.
Who?
He's watching it.
In what game?
In the game against Mets, in the relegation playoff.
Oh, he got taken off at halftime in the first game, and then he played about 20 minutes. He did all right in the second leg, but he only came on like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I don't think he's ready.
As I spoke to a Rams fan that he used to live in Ireland for a while, and he said he's the most inconsistent player ever. He said one game you see John Patrick and you think he's going to be this superstar, and then the next game he's absolutely useless. So it's just a big thing he lacks at the moment is consistency. Which thing is, he is what? He's 20. He's 20. He could be 22 now, and he's never really had a taste of men's football, other than a couple of games here or there for Getafe. So it was kind of his first run in men's football. So it's kind of can be expected, and he was playing at a high level in a team that was struggling a lot. But I don't know if he'll make his debut tonight or not.
No, he was playing on a poor side. To be fair, we got any sheets? No, still don't have any team sheets.
See the Senegal training top, isn't that you just know that's an African team coming to Dublin, isn't it?
There they are there.
You'd know, wouldn't you? You'd know that the training gear and all is just so out there that you wouldn't see with a European team.
That is pretty cool, actually.
It is. If an Irish team was wearing that training gear, you'd be laughing at them. But because of Senegal, you think it's class.
Well, I always remember Martin's comments on that. Oh God!
By what?
Oh, do you remember about the training gear? Do you remember? I said it looked like an Indian wedding.
The Irish one?
Yeah, one from a little while back.
Oh, I can't remember.
I think it was. I think it was the last kid. No, it was this. This is our second. We're on our second Castori kit, aren't we? Yeah.
Changed training gear about 5 times.
Yeah, and you can't buy the nice stuff.
The new gear is class, and you can't get anyone.
Yeah, the black top. I always remember the picture with John O'Shea and Brian Keir last year. The Senegal. I mean,
that is some ovation for the Senegalese.
Getting booed. Do you have any away fans here tonight? I don't think they do.
I don't think there'll be any. Unless there's some that live in Ireland, but I don't know. I've never met someone from Senegal in Ireland.
Fair.
Have you? No. Ireland, no.
Never met anyone from Monaghan before I met you. Anyway.
That's a Monaghan singer coming on now.
Who's it?
Ryan Sheridan. You've no taste, and you don't know proper Monaghan people, do you?
No. Thank God.
This song used to be do you remember the Heineken ad with the train? It used to be on it. You're a clown.
How am I a clown? I don't live here.
You lived here for long enough.
Yeah, I did. But I've lived in England for the last 14. Anyway, big shout out. About 800 of you watching us here. Apologies again for the sound, but we will be better.
It costs us another 800 viewers by not having the mics turned on.
It doesn't tell.
Here's
the thing, right? So what happened was last night my laptop broke, and it just broke. So I have to use Conor's one on Conor's underground. And fair play to Conor, he stepped up. So we were kind of panicking a little bit, trying to do because somebody showed up. Somebody showed up like half an hour before we due to go live.
Only half an hour to turn the laptop on.
Yeah, to make sure everything works.
I turned up here at 6 o'clock.
You did, Nero.
I turned
Yeah,
up.
6 o'clock. 45 minutes. I'm so
I
wide
had
back.
time to set up laptop and go down and get food and come back.
Yeah, and I'm using a laptop I've never used before. It
That shows how old headed you are. You don't even know to turn
I
a
noticed
laptop
the keys were very sticky on it, but anyway.
on. It's actually a Swedish keyboard.
Have
Have you noticed it's different?
Yeah, it is a bit.
It's a Swedish keyboard.
I was wondering, yeah, it's all mad. Like, it's all the Swedish. Anyway, so apologies again, folks. But we're live, right? It's what it's all about. So, all right, let's get to your comments. And then we're going to get out of here. And then we will be back live straight after the final quiz, about 5 or so minutes to get your thoughts. Just remember, folks, we are Irish football's most interactive podcast. Right, let's have a look. Right, Val McGuire over Twitter says it's a good lineup. I do think they will win, says Val. Do you agree? Val says he'll win.
We will win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we will. We're looking at that Senegal lineup.
Billiam Monty, let's go. Nick says, come on, you boys in green. Matt, you did ask about the Senegal team. We did read it out there. It is on SoapScore. It just came out after we went live. Winston Morrison, after a long week of the leaving start, the worst thing is somehow Manning at left wing. Same about you. You just finished your junior cert, didn't you? And
Transition year exams.
Nick asks, no Fessy. Oh, here's Ireland coming out. Hold on. Wee. There you go. Boys are great coming out to a decent. Do we know how many's at this game tonight?
What? I heard 33,000 was sold last week, so I don't know if it's changed much. Probably about 35 to 37, I'd say, would you? That's how many probably turn up. That's probably counting season tickets and stuff. So
yeah, I reckon about 38 will come up. No, sorry, why no Festy? He's not really fully fit. It'll come on. I reckon he'll come on.
Oh, he'll definitely come on because he's the type of player thing is that he'll make such an impact coming off the bench.
Yeah. Also,
spot the Spanish lad.
Look at him there. Oh,
I see John Patrick.
I do. Yeah.
Spot him from a mile away with that head of hair.
Some head of hair, isn't he? I want to run my fingers through it.
Well, his blood's like Spanish, Cameroonian, French, Irish, so he's a bit of everything in him.
He is handsome young man. Winston Morrison, if Essie doesn't come on, we riot. Billy Monty, love the show, boys, but fuck me, the sound quality's a bit mad. Yeah, sorry again there. So apologies, but we fixed it now. Tuning in from Dubai, lads. I think. Tuning in from Dubai, lads. The Manning left wing decision is a bit mad. Troy maybe a bit ill. Oh, yeah, that's right. Troy was a doubt for this, wasn't he? But surely Manning isn't a proper left wing option for September. Nah, I think it's more necessity. I think, if Festy's playing a bit more, he's a bit more match sharp. I think you're going to see Festy a lot more. Declan Fitzpatrick would have liked to see John Patrick Finn start. I'm sure he will get a run. I'm sure he will in Luxembourg. Lots of comments there about the sound. I won't read them out, but yeah. Sorry there, lads. Rory McDonald, excited to see Taylor and McAteer. 80 Longa Franco to Spurs. What must Gallagher think?
What do you say?
We know he got sacked, Ange.
Yeah, see now on the way up there.
Mad.
I think Collins, if Frank goes to Spurs, Gallagher go with him. What do you think? If Thomas Frank goes to Spurs, Collins go with him.
I think so. I think he will, yeah. I mean, I did say this, Thomas Frank, they were after him.
Yeah.
I said it.
I think, as I've said to you, that's the perfect next step. That sort of club. I know Spurs had a terrible season, but they still have a very talented squad. They are in the Champions League, and that's like before getting to the top clubs in the world. They are still like, and obviously they do have the potential with the things they have going.
And you know what, Kelleher at Spurs would be a great signing for everybody. But there you go. Dante, I'd rather Manning left back and Brady left wing. Oh, sound is awful. Sorry again, folks. I thought Mane wasn't in the squad.
He's not.
He's not. And then they're saying much better with the sound.
Did you say Mane?
Mane, yeah.
Did you?
No, I didn't say Sadio Mane.
Mane's not there. I just checked again. No worries. He's not there. He's not even on the bed. He's not in the squad. But
no, I didn't say Mane.
Then why did he say it?
I don't know.
Can you answer that?
I don't know why I said it. Dan Mullen Well, Mike Swab let Conor run the show. Well, he was late.
Get Brendy on.
He was late. Nick, I still think we'll smash these 1-1. Alistair Jack. Hi, David and Conor. 3-1 Ireland. Ida hat-trick. Hopefully. Evening, lads. Senegal lineup is quite rotated. Glad to see this. Kamara isn't starting. The Senegalese reckon he is Bayern Munich bound, or Bayern München bound. 2-0 win, I feel, says Dan Mullen. Good man, Dan. Brandon Walsh would have liked to have seen more and start behind Ida to see can he hack it at this level, because he's only like for Azaz if Azaz had been injured. There. Alistair Jack. Conor looks younger tonight.
Yeah.
Did under 21s lost 1-0?
Yeah, they lost 1-0. It was I don't know how Ireland didn't score after 20 seconds. One of the best blocks I've ever seen in my life. Adam Murphy should have scored, but it was an outrageous block. And they were, what was it, something like 31 degrees. Like, it looked very difficult as conditions, but I wouldn't take too much from that. Like, they were literally, themselves in Croatia was just a very even game. They just scored from 25, 30 yards out. So, no, you can't take too much away from that.
There you go. What's the crowd going to be like, lads? I reckon about 38,000, 38,000. Paul Cullerton, remember a good man, Paul. Remember a few matches back, O'Dowd was supposed to play left midfield. Manning wasn't even in the squad, and then came into starting lineup. HH seems to want left footers on the left.
That's the question I asked you. I was a due remark. Do you see that happening in the long run? Like, come September, we could have a Benny back, Festi fully fit, McAteer playing every week, Vata playing every week, and someone else could break out, or another wing. Like, is he going to stick with having Ryan Manning playing on the left just to fit the system?
I think he's just got. I think he's a stopgap tonight. I think he's just a maintenance player tonight.
3 games in a row.
Yeah,
this is the 3rd game in a row. It is just depressing. It's not like he's going to be it's not like he's going to be awful there. It's just that it's just depressing because he's not going to run at someone. He's never going to take someone on. You want someone playing on the wing, a bit of excitement. You're like some players like Sancho. Like, you just know he's never going to take a man on. But you also have that little thing in the head. If he does, it might create something. Whilst Manning, you just know he's just going to turn around and pass it backwards.
Yeah, it's he moves like a bus.
Yeah.
Harrison Dalglish, the front line, 9 goals in Premier League, 9 goals in Italian League, and 7 goals in French League. Still quality operators. Good man, Harrison. Tic Tac man, Senegal no mugs. They'll hit the net at least once. No, they're a good side. These are a good team.
Yeah, they are good.
It appears the midfield is strong despite being rotated. Diarra has had a strong season for Strasbourg. Diatta, a rotation player for Monaco. The other plays in Morocco, strangely.
I'd love to know, probably something we should have researched, how many of that team is French-born?
Yeah, Dave, look over at section 104. Where is section 104? Jack O'Connor. Are you going to wait to me, Jack?
I'd say it's down behind the goals.
I say he's not even here.
I think 103 is behind the goals, isn't it? Jack, where are you?
Where are you, Jack? We're looking for you.
I don't know where. I think, but sure, if he doesn't.
He loves my dulcet tones. David, I've changed my prediction from 3-0 Senegal to 2-1 Senegal. Says that.
More upbeat, Harrison.
It's actually Swedish keyboard.
It is. I swear to God, it is.
It is very weird. Kimon's Aviation, not a fan of the lineup. Ed M will go for 2-2. William Nevin. Come on, Ireland, Portugal killing it in the Nations League. We need our alpha game for this World Cup. The one we need to qualify for.
It could be a bit like remember we played Belgium here last March, and it was kind of Belgium rotated lineup, but it was actually a decent game.
Yeah.
Did we have a goal we were allowed that day?
Which one?
The Belgium game, 3-0. John O'Shea was interim. We goal we were allowed or something. I think it'll be a bit like that today.
That wasn't Igbenny. No, it was Greece, wasn't it? Igbenny, was a screamer. What's the name of the Coke bottle, Conor? Oisin Fitzgerald, where are you at? Kimon's Aviation. Hello from Athens, lads. Good man, Kimon's. No, not feeling confident with the lineup.
Did you not go meet him in Athens?
Come on, you boys. Yeah, I'll be in Athens for the 4th time. Tony in LA. How you doing, Tony? Hi, I'll look forward to this. I think it will be an open game. I'm going for 2-2. Hopefully we have some good talking points later. And of course, you can join us later with proper audio right after the game for the aftermath. And thank you for telling us the sound was awful, by the way. See, you guys help us. Nick, sorry, my score app was tricking me with the wrong lineup. Thank you. You taking a side. Only having a laugh, Conor, says Alistair Jack.
By what, me being younger?
Yeah, he'll take it. Tony in LA. 30 minutes to kick off. We're going to get off this, guys, and going to go for a wee. Or as he would say, wee. Small. Tony in LA, I have to watch the game in Spanish, and I don't speak Spanish. Good thing soccer is a universal language. Ah, good man. Nick, their fullbacks are a weak link. Festi off the bench could ruin them. Ahmad Muller, here it's Mets TV. Hello, Ahmad.
Or maybe it's someone else.
No, it's...
He's probably on it.
Yeah. Hello. Hold on. Ahmad, say hello. Say hello. There he is. Ahmad Muller, Mets TV. Good man. Jamie Reardon, David, give us a wave. Where are you, Jamie? It's a bit.
He's definitely not even here. He's definitely just.
It's a universal wave. It's a universal wave. If you see me, I don't know. I feel like the Queen. Gee, I tell you what, right? Hold on a sec here, guys. Look behind me. I'm here with a webcam and microphones and all. Look at this guy. Look at this. Some fucking TV channel going. What's that, Conor?
Don't know.
It's like a space station. What's he doing?
It could be for. I think it could be for Senegal's actual media team.
Yeah, I think
there's another boy there in the full Senegal tracksuit. So yeah, I'd say it's probably someone for their media team.
Fucking hell. We had a guy from Bulgaria before us in the last one doing commentary with the radio. I felt like it was back in the 90s. The young man from France with you on the stadium is so great. Yes, you're not bad, Armand. Good man. And that's it. We're going to leave it there, guys. Thank you very much. Apologies again for the sound quality. It has been fixed. It will be fixed for tonight. These things happen. It is live. Just over 1,000 of you watching us for the pre-game. Thank you so much. Your support is amazing. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. Head over to the Facebook, the Twitter, and the Insta. And, of course, you can head over to this little fecker here at Ret Tracker. And you can head over to lansdowneroad.ie for more opinion and all that good stuff over there. We will be back straight after the final whistle, about 5 or so minutes, and we want to hear it from you. It is Irish football's most interactive podcast. Anyway, we're out of here. This is Lansdowne ROAR, voice of fans, David Dunn, Conor McAvoy. You're beautiful, and we'll see you in the aftermath.